Good morning. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you guys how to find combined percents for things. Okay, so here's our example. Suppose GST is 5% and PST is 7%. Calculate the total tax and total cost of a sound system that's priced at $250. So there are 3 ways to do it. Okay, I'm going to show you all 3, and then you can decide which way you like the best, and you can just do it that way. So the first method, what we do is we look at the GST and the PST and we calculate them separately. So what we do is we find 5% of $250, and then we find 7% of $250. And once we know these two, you simply add them up. Once you have both of those, once you have the 7% and the 5%, you're then going to add them to the total cost of the stereo, because we know that tax is always something that is added after the original purchase price, or added to the original purchase price. So what does that look like? Well, all we got to do is multiply 5% times 250, 7% times 250, and these work out to, this one is $12.50, and this one is $17.50. So when we add those up, we get $30. So does that mean that the stereo is now $30? No, that's just the tax. So our final answer will be, when we take the cost, $250. Oops. That is not $250. So $250 plus the tax. So our grand total is $280. Okay, the second way to do it is to take the GST and add it to the PST right off the bat. So we have a 5% plus a 7%. That gives us 12%. So then all you have to do is find 12% of $250, and you'll find right away that it is the same as what we got before. And then you just add $250 plus the tax, which we just found out was $30, and you get the same price, $280. So in this method, you take the GST and the PST, you add them together to give you 12%, change 12% to a decimal, times it by the price, that's the tax, and then you add the original price plus the tax to get $280. So that's the second method. The last method, or the third method here, is what we do is we consider, if I'm going to pay 5% and 7% more then the original price what percentage of the $250 stereo am I paying? Well, I know I have to pay the whole price, okay? That's how stores work. You pay the price. So I'm going to pay, we'll call this 100%. So if I pay $250, I've paid 100% of the price. But then I've added a 5% and 7% tax to this 100%. So it's actually the original price plus the 5% and the 7%, which would give me a total of paying 112% of the price, which is $250. So then all you have to do is change 112% to its decimal, which is 1.12. And when you times that by $250, you get 280, just like that. So you didn't have to add the GST and the PST separately. This calculation gave us the total all in one shot. And that's how you do this.